Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius August 22, 2023. The stars have turned, and you're watching them move back and forth. Venus, our goddess planet of attraction, romance, and beauty, has been bringing her attention to your solar house of employment, likely aiding you in creating a healthy work and life balance. However, with her retrograde until September 3rd, you may have an opportunity to focus on making more time for pleasure, passion, romance, and love. Venus will be asleep until September 3rd, likely lightening your load at your job, so live in this magic moment. Don't let it go to waste. Changes at work may rock your boat if you are not careful. You may feel like there is a delicate balance to maintain when the Moon in Libra sextiles Venus retrograde in Leo. Your work life is due for changes that may alter your professional relationships, routines, obligations, and more. Each change could also influence your financial status, boundaries, and sense of control. Luckily, you can stay on top of these changes by maintaining your power by being optimistic and self-assured that everything that will be adjusted will work out for the best. Having the Moon in your financial sector as Mars draws closer to his return in 7 days is doing more than ensuring your financial instincts are sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged. It is an alignment with the dwarf planet Ceres, for the last time before she leaves, that brings a chance to look beyond the money to your real financial needs and priorities. This will give Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, something to fight for from the start. You could feel overly sensitive today. Try not to beat yourself up with your melancholy. You may be tempted to drown your sorrows in a big tub of ice cream, but you know this will ultimately make you feel worse. Consider putting on some relaxing music and getting down on the floor, gently stretching out your muscles. Try to make this into a personal routine and stick to it for a few weeks. You'll be glad you did. If the last few days have destabilized you a little, today should be the day that you find an equilibrium again. The challenge will consist in make your relationships with family and friends better, to smooth things out and look for common ground. Don't step up the rhythm too much though, and above all, don't be impatient. You will have to closely collaborate with others and be diplomatic. Some advice: be more receptive than active in your relationships and go with the flow. While having the Moon in your financial sector 7 days before Mars is due to return is a chance to sharpen your nose for money and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged, this is also a chance to look beyond the money. It is the Moon's last alignment with the dwarf planet Ceres before she leaves that is giving you a better read on your real financial needs and priorities, something that will give Mars something to fight for when he returns. Meanwhile, today's stars are creating a lot of confidence on the income and job fronts. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your relationship sector 2 days ago, there is a chance to move into Mars' final week here and into Mercury, the planet of communication's final days in direct motion, feeling more emotionally engaged. With banked-in support from the communication gods, whether it is looking to the future or Mercury's upcoming shift to focus more on the past, there is reason for confidence. Our eyes in the sky. For the present moment, it's a wise strategy to leave your financial considerations aside and instead put your focus on wearing your work hat. The recent visit of the Moon to your work sector, just before the impending return of Mars, has provided you with valuable insights into an upcoming surge of momentum in your professional endeavors. This momentum on the job front is expected to have a positive impact on your income potential as well. As the Moon is still a few days away from entering your financial sector, a more thorough examination of money matters can wait until that opportune time. As Mars separates from its friendly interactions with planets in your income sector and simultaneously progresses toward another harmonious alignment, it's effectively paving the way for the planets that will follow in its footsteps. This celestial arrangement lays the groundwork for a continuous and cooperative collaboration among planets across the income, work, and career domains. With Mercury remaining in your income sector, the Sun due to return in just 2 days, and Venus poised to make her return in October, This marks the initiation of a sustained partnership aimed at enhancing opportunities in these interconnected sectors. Simultaneously, while the Sun concludes its final days in your financial sector, it's also moving away from a harmonious aspect with the North Node. This aspect has played a role in augmenting your sense of financial direction. This alignment coincides with Venus, the planet of money, entering the last 2 weeks of her retrograde motion in this sector. Her retrograde motion offers you an opportunity to reflect on untapped financial potentials, granting you valuable insights that can guide your financial decisions moving forward. Under the influence of the steady Libra moon, the focus is on fostering harmony within relationships. However, with Venus, the moon's planetary ruler, currently in retrograde motion, a sense of unease may be prevalent. This is an opportune time to engage in open discussions about your emotions, particularly delving into the reasons behind any frustrations you might be experiencing in regard to commitments and partnerships. Embracing honesty in these conversations has the potential to contribute to the growth of your relationships. While Venus's retrograde might bring forth some challenges, it's also a period of introspection and realignment. Expressing your feelings candidly can offer clarity and pave the way for positive transformation within your connections. If you're contemplating financial investments for new projects, the cosmic atmosphere is in your favor. The circumstances are conducive, providing a green light for your plans. Friends offering advice can be trusted for the most part, as they are likely sincere in their intentions. If a purchase is on your radar, now is a suitable time to proceed. Your instincts are keen, ensuring you make the right decision without being influenced by sales tactics. In summary, the Libra moon seeks relationship harmony, although Venus's retrograde may create moments of unease. Open conversations about emotions, particularly frustrations regarding commitments, are encouraged. Honesty fosters growth in relationships. Despite the retrograde challenges, it's a favorable time for introspection and realignment. Financially, the stars align for new project investments, and trustworthy advice from friends can guide you. When making purchases, your instincts serve you well, ensuring sound decisions.